Hello everyone, it's UrPeaceKeeper, and it's time for live stream number, I don't think this is 20, I think this is 21. I'm gonna fix that. Welcome. As usual, we always like to start off with our stream schedule, and, yeah, okay, I was right. It is 21. I'd like to start off with our stream schedule. Today is the 20th of March. Our next live stream is going to be the 24th of March at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. I hope to see you guys then. Obviously, the next one is being on the 24th is on a Saturday. And just as a polite reminder, the 29th, which is next Thursday, I will not be able to live stream due to training with work. So, hope to see you guys on the 24th. Expect a new live stream schedule to come up on the 24th. So, alright, let's kick this over to the game. I don't know how many of you guys have been paying attention to the news lately, but Paul Allen is on a freaking roll right now. After finding Lady Lex, he turned around and found Lady Juno. So we're gonna start this off with Juno's sister, the Atlanta, and see if maybe I can't maybe if I can't catch it some other time, or do halfway decent in it. Trying to read the chat at the same time. Okay, so it's going well, Camo, thanks. Just got out of college for the day, ready to watch some Peacekeeper kick butt, so hopefully I can do that. Hello, Lear Killer. Alpha Napalm Bravo says he can't catch the stream today, you'll have to watch it tomorrow. Ah! Well, we'll catch you at the next one then, hopefully. Camo Fighter got his school canceled due to snow. Awesome. Well, hopefully this turns out to be more interesting than I think it will. Let's make sure that we've got our... Yes, hang on one second. Trying to get make sure I've got all my flags on. You know, trying to maximize the abilities here as best I possibly can. Oy, we're almost running out of debt flags. I'm gonna change this camo to something else too. Pi Day camo looks cool, but Twitch camo? Oh, it's in case somebody didn't, well, I'll show this afterwards, but I did get my Capitan, and he is on, he is currently sitting on, oh, screw it, we'll just leave it where it's at. He is currently sitting on my, Arkansas Beta. So my Capitan is sitting on Arc Beta, and maybe we'll bring Arc Beta out for the, for this live stream, so. Alright, back to Atlanta. Let's get this guy a-rollin'! Okay, what do you all think is the best battleship nation, asked Camo Fighter. I personally think that the United States Navy has the best battleships in the game. They're just a little bit more well-rounded than everything else, so. Captain Sin Cities says, hey, Peacekeeper, played my first Clan Wars, did a good, but I have to say thank you all for all the tips and tricks in your vids. Really helped me, especially on how to use the maps. Awesome. I'm glad that this is actually turning out to be helpful. Sea of Fortune. There could be worse maps to be on and be in Atlanta. The question is where can I be in Atlanta and not get removed instantly from the match? Oh, man. What can I tell you about the U.S. cruiser split? You know just as much as I know. I mean, honestly. I do mean that honestly. So. Whoa. Gotta be careful. Apparently the game is not liking my typing, apparently. Yep, we're playing the Atlanta because Paul Allen found the USS Juno, which was made famous by the fact that the 5 Sullivan brothers were on board when she was sunk. That's what the destroyer, the Sullivans, is named after. So we're playing Atlanta in honor of her finding. So hopefully this can actually be something interesting. Okay. Hey, Ether, what's up, man? Got a lot of guys joining in. all over the place. Okay. CM1971 IT. One other thing I was thinking about is there's been a number of posts on the dev blog on Facebook about the USN Cruiser split. I would highly recommend checking that out. Some of the preliminary stats that they're releasing for testing, well, I mean, we'll just say I don't necessarily agree with the direction, but, you know, it's all preliminary, so it is what it is. This is like the king of bad ideas, so we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna go and we're gonna try and get directly up with this Gajimata and see if we can't maybe sit at this island and plink at stuff. I've got bad feelings about it, but maybe we'll get lucky and the enemy will have gone elsewhere. Ooh, Harakaze. Always double check your surroundings to make sure that you're not about to get blatted when you shoot at something. Whoop! That Harakaze didn't last very long. Ooh, Liebrecht Maas. Liebrecht Maas is interesting little boat. Finally got a halfway decent game in her. I had a couple that were set for that were able to be used, I guess is the right way to word that. But finally got one that I'm actually not like completely aggravated over. So that's always a good sign. Anywho, that video will be coming out later tonight, if not tomorrow morning. Sorry for the delay in that, just... You know, I should probably radar... Well, see, but I don't think the Moss is within range for me to radar. We're just gonna keep going behind this island here. Come on, demo expert, let's get her rolling. Also, probably helps to actually aim and hit said target. There's the Moss again. What is this Richelieu doing? You're a battleship. Do your job. Homeboy. I am infinitely softer than you. Woo! He missed. But I am still within range of him, so we're gonna make the best of the situation. Oh, man. This ship really is contingent upon having islands with which to camp from. And if it doesn't have islands and spotting, it's very, very difficult to do anything real productive in it. Also, this captain doesn't have IFHE. It is solely a captain. This is actually my Des Moines captain. I could have used my Baltimore captain. So this ship is actually missing a number of skills that a lot of people would probably consider necessary for her. My thing with this ship, though, is more that while there are some skills that are necessary, I just don't see them as being overly useful for a ship that isn't completely dual purpose, or a captain specifically intended for this ship. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a little too practical to have captains that are assigned specifically to premium ships. I mean, the whole premise behind a premium ship is to have multiple captains to do multiple things with. So we've got an Iowa out here that is not really within range. Kind of out of things to really shoot at, unfortunately. I mean, sorry, the Iowa's in range, the North Carolina is not. And I really don't want to be exposing myself to this Iowa. If I can avoid it. Obviously, we have some contentions here. Hopefully that North Carolina is flooding, which she is, so that's always a good sign. That means that our work was not in vain. Let's see if we can't contribute to this Liebrecht Moss's death. Yeah, I've got really no problem if people want to set up their captains specifically. There's nothing wrong with that. Just, I personally just struggle with it a little bit because I prefer my ships to have more uses than, or I prefer my captains to be kind of multifaceted, and it's very difficult to be multifaceted with some ships in this game because of, well, the obvious issues surrounding them. What the... You know, I don't like you, Mr. Spotting Aircraft. I would like to thank the battleships in this area for doing bubkiss. Seriously, we have a Tirpitz that's just hanging out here doing God knows what for God knows what reason. Is he gonna get within 4.5K? He is. So we're gonna pop torpedoes off at this Iowa in the hopes. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and launch those guys. Here's to hoping that we can get somewhere with it. Woo! Alright, well, let's go and, well, we've got some attention attracted to ourselves here in the form of a Bismarck. Quit putting holes in my butt! Come on. Well, our whole team is hiding. Like, seriously, you drive a battleship. Do something. Anything. Like, the whole point of your class is to tank damage. How about you tank some damage? It doesn't help either that I kind of came out of there and made myself a target. This might not be the most interesting game ever, but at least now I'm protected enough that maybe I can get my best Congo impression on now. See if we can't get this all sauce. Hey, take that, island. Yeah. Oh, he's going forward again. Oh no, I'm detected by aircraft. Whatever shall I do? I don't know. That Monarch is a threat, but I think he's a little preoccupied with some other things going on at the moment for me to not effectively care. Especially since... Ooh. Oh, the game ended! Well, see, that was a really bad match in this ship, but, I don't know. We made the best of it, we just didn't have any real, any good opportunity. We had a lot of targets that we were able to engage, but not a whole lot of damage was done. It's a really rather rough match in Atlanta. We'll have to figure that out later. Final crate for the day. Uh-oh. Oh, nothing. Dang. I was kind of hoping maybe we would have the stream RNG come back for another super container. That would have been fun. Lesai. That is not detonation flags. We need more credit earning flags. Got so many credit earning flags, it's not even funny. Okay. I would love to have a dedicated Atlanta captain, but quite honestly, I don't know. I've got enough US captains I can do it. Oh, we need to change the camo on this because I refuse to run this camo because it is way too cool of a camo to get rid of. This is that for Meritus service camo. It's not that the camo itself is really particularly good, it's just that I like the way it looks on the Arc Beta. It's kind of funny how classic it looks. Let's throw the Hunter camo on there because we got plenty of those. We're gonna rock the Arc Beta. Don't think I have enough to really get... No, I need a lot more skill points. Well, instead of running Capitan, let's pull off the captain from my Montana. One of the funny things about the Arkansas beta is the recent secondary buff. This thing has 6.8 kilometer secondaries. That's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of trolly how good they are, too. That's the other fun part. So this what makes Arkansas beta, for those who don't have it, those who weren't around in beta, what makes Arkansas beta unique is it's a tier 4 battleship that has tier 9 slots. So I have access to all of the slots. I could take Artillery Plotting Room Mod 2 if I really wanted to. I could take Main Battery Mod 3 if I really wanted to. But this ship is so funny with secondaries, we're just going to play the USS Ark Beta. So, Nick Temple's asking, do I think that they will ever bring the USS Anderson? Just curious, because the ship really fascinates me. The history behind it. Well, I don't know. Yes. What ship is the USS Anderson? Anderson. USS Anderson is a Sims-class destroyer. Named for Rear Admiral Edwin Alexander Anderson, a junior, who is a Medal of Honor recipient. What did the Anderson do? Battle of Coral Sea, Battle of Midway, Guadalcanal, Santa Cruz Islands, Kwajalein, Leyte Gulf, and Japan. Wow. I would say that's a very, 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 very busy ship. Yes. Jay Balloon, that is exactly the reason why I love that camo. That camo just looks awesome. Oh, look at this! In a rare match with no carriers in it. Well, it's a tier 5 match. Phooey. Play the Iowa, it's your next ship. I don't have Iowa, I have Missouri, though. Will that suffice? Can I play the Colorado? Yes. Yes, we can. I think Nelson is a pretty solid ship. It definitely requires a different play style than most are used to. So there are some people that will struggle with it. You definitely those people who remember the USS Iowa and the Montana before the buff to its Citadel height will definitely remember how to play that ship well. Bow in. All the things, except for 16-inch guns and then angle. Hello, Nightingale. Is it worth having IFHE on a Bismarck captain? I'm going through the German battleship line and was curious if it would help or hurt the secondaries. Well, in a lot of ways it will help the secondaries. But, and I want to emphasize the but here, I guess me personally, I don't run it on any of my secondary stuff because I don't rely on the secondaries to do all the damage. The secondaries are more or less there to start fires and to basically dissuade destroyers from getting close enough and exposing themselves. So that to me is the primary purposes of the secondaries on the German battleships. You just try it and run it and see how you feel. Me personally, I just could never get it to really work for me. So, Jeff, I haven't had Iowa in a long time. It's it's one of those things where it's basically the same ship as the Missouri, but the Missouri is better in so many significant ways. Like the whole plating being 38 millimeters instead of 27 or 25, whatever it is. Maybe it's 28. It's not enough to keep the hull plating from being overmatched. And that's really stupid because in real life the ships obviously had the 38 millimeters of STS steel over the outer portion of the belt, which was conveniently missing. Yes, I had to say Biowa. For those who are wondering what my end goal is with my Capitan, he is going to be a secondary build U.S. battleship captain, specifically for the sole purpose of trolling destroyers like this V-170. In Arkansas beta. I guess I should clarify that as well. Oh, jeez. I forgot how much of a shotgun this thing is. And I missed to boot. Well, that's annoying. Well, we'll just keep on charging off into this direction. Maybe we'll get him in secondary range. Okay. Yes, I do have the Alabama. The Alabama is a fun boat. Do I have the Krasny Krim yet? No, I do not. Krasny Krim eludes me. More or less because I don't want to spend the money on it. Well, we got enough support over here. I think we're just gonna... Really, my gun should be pointed the other way. We're gonna do that. We're gonna point our guns the other way now. So U.S. battleships have like an added problem with the low-tier U.S. battleships have an added problem that many people aren't really used to, and that's like 0 speed at all. Oh, he's within range. This is ridiculous. If he can, no, he's going back behind the island. Boo. If he survives this engagement, it'll be funny, but maybe we'll get into range of the Furutaka instead. One of the fun aspects of the secondaries on this is just how ridiculous they are, and how accurate they are. Hey, buddy. He survived. Prepare for the excitement. Oh boy, here we go. These things are fairly accurate and they do really good damage. Excuse me there. Do 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 do. Oh, come on, secondaries. Get some work in there. The fun hasn't even begun. Oh, man. Oh, this thing is just comical. If you can get into secondary range of some of these ships, it is just comical how quickly things melt under the fire of secondaries. Apparently I can't aim. Still managed to do 6K though. RIP. Ow. Okay, see now we're getting focused fire. This is the one downside to this, like, as much fun as it is to get within secondary range of stuff, the secondaries are just short-ranged enough to be a problem. Hey, look, I'm on fire. That's neat. See, maybe we can't blat this Furutaka. Nope. Don't think so. Ouch. Alright, turn around, see if we can't see this Minakaze or something. Be nice to get a second fire on here so I can get rid of it right away. Whoop. Whoop. There it is. It was only a matter of time, you see. Alright, well, let's, we're gonna head more towards the middle. Really need these guys to turn and go. Yeah. Nicholas, sailing out of his smoke there. Mistakes were made in my aiming. Mistakes were made in my aiming. Uh-oh. Minakaze. No! De Guetron? Do 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 do. Oh my. Of course he did. Really wish that Minakaze would show up. But alas. We're gonna end up beaching, though. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and name this way, just as an in case, because I know he is coming back around this way. The whole point of the secondary captain build, by the way, is for this ship. No other ship in the U.S. battleship line, aside from maybe a Montana, really justifies having the secondaries, the full-on secondary build. This ship is just comical enough to pull it off, which is the reason why I think it'd be fun to do. Speaking of pulling things off and not having any recourse over it. Oh, he disappeared. This Omaha's going in whole hog. I would like to know where the Minakaze is, though. Because he's really what's interesting me here. The Omaha is providing a much better distraction. Oh, there's the Nicholas all the way out there. Ooh. There's a Minakaze floating around here somewhere that, ooh. We're definitely gonna, if he survives, I don't think he's gonna. We're gonna put some rounds on him just to make sure that he ends up extra dead. We can. So the secondaries are going. Angle, 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 angle. Look at this. Hey, buddy. What? The Germans? Get him! Come on, secondaries, get into this fight, would you? Ouch. That hurt. That also hurt. He just starts another fire. Well, we need to take the time to get some repair on, because, whee. South Carolina secondary build for the win. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I guess I don't know officially, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't know that I'm gonna ever get a shot off on this Britannia here. Might have to get pretty aggressive about getting in there. Yeah, we are. Alright. We're just gonna... He's faster than me, I think, but we're gonna have to be... Yeah, there's a strange twist of irony there when your U.S. battleship secondaries are doing a lot more work than that German battleship secondaries were. I still want to know where this Minakaze's at. Oh, he's off to my right. I want to talk... Oh, he's blocking the cap. Okay. We're gonna briefly come out on this Britannia here. All a matter of time. The other nice part about this ship is because there's so many secondaries everywhere, you really don't have to expose much of a profile to bring them all relatively to bear. We do have to be careful about the Minakaze. His torpedoes, they're 7K, but come on, secondaries, give me a fire or something. His torpedoes are 7K. There we go. That's the ship that I really want. Look at that! Look at him go! Those are my secondaries lining up hits on that thing. Those are my secondaries lining up hits on this Minakaze. Did I mention those are my secondaries that are trying their best to get the kill on the Minakaze here? Get them, secondaries! We're gonna go chase him down. I want the secondary kill. I could care less about anything else but the secondary kill. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, that's the Britannia. Come on, Minakaze. Expose thyself. Ever so slightly. I'm detected. He still can detect me. This is like the wrong thing to do, but I really want the secondary kill. Like, where are you? See, he's behind the island now, so I know that this is the Minakaze that's detecting me. Question is just where the heck is he? He's off this way. Pretty much guarantee that based upon his movement. Question is where are the torpedoes? Right there. No. Oh man. I'm detected again, so he's still straight ahead of me. Or he's off to my left. Either way. So dealing with destroyers at this point, it's way easier to just keep your rudder within the half mark. Keep changing your speed. Yeah, like that. So he is going for the cap. Now he's in the cap. I'm detected, so it doesn't matter if I shoot and miss. Of course, I'm really hoping that I can either bully him out of this cap or... Yeah, he's further away than I originally thought he was. But anyway, if you keep your WASD to like the half mark, it's a lot easier to avoid torpedoes because it makes big movements, especially with US battleships. See, look. Hey, buddy. So I know he's deep into this. But he has a hard time truthfully judging where I'm actually gonna go. So we're gonna turn just a little bit more aggressively now. He's not got much cap left to go before he's gonna get detected. See? He's still running. He's gonna run out of this cap. Is all I really want him to do. Get him, secondaries! Yes! Oh, the secondaries on this thing are hilarious! Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh, no! So you see how well that worked? I mean, it's so easy just to take advantage of the various little aspects about this ship's and really maneuverability in general. But when it comes to dealing with battleships like this, or when it comes to dealing with destroyers like this, especially at these lower tiers, that keeping your rudder shift to the half mark and no further prevents you from getting into those situations where you just have so much rudder shift angle that there's no way you can avoid it. But yes, the Arkansas Beta's secondaries are lasers for some odd reason. Thanks, Wargaming. I'm not going to complain. So I really want to see what this captain would do with a with manual fire control for secondaries. I really do. Right now, this captain obviously doesn't have it. My other captain, I think he's got AFT. Maybe he has manual fire control for secondaries. My Capitan. Oh. No, we're gonna end up, yeah, he's gonna end up dead. There's no way. Well, that's embarrassing, getting gunned down by Mitsuki. Oh. No, the Arkansas beta is only available to people who are beta testers. So I was in the closed beta, so I got it. Now somehow, oh, you got Confederate. That helps them out a lot. 1.1 million potential damage. That's really not a bad game in the Arkansas beta. However, right there, 60 secondary hits. Where's my detailed report? Secondary battery did 16,292 damage. What's that come out to in terms of overall damage? 16,292 divided by 60. 271 damage per shell hit. So I mean, that's pretty. That's pretty effective, all things considered. All right, gonna throw my Great White Fleet ammo back on him. Even though the Arkansas and the Wyoming were not in the Great White Fleet. Okay, so we've had requests for the Alameme. Where is my Alameme at? Alabama. Same captain, different boat. From other ships. Arkansas Beta. There it is. Okay, exterior. This one I will run my Pi Day camo on. Sure, we've got all of our flags here for Captain XP, trying to get as much free XP as possible, or Captain XP as possible. Obviously, the idea being that get as much free Captain XP to use. Ooh, straight into a battle. So Alabama is, oh man, for those of us who played closed beta, this ship is like hearkening back to the old Iowa with a couple of minor differences. One is the shell velocity is lower, obviously, because it has the 16-inch 45 caliber guns instead of the 16-inch 50 caliber guns, so that shorter barrel, that definitely plays a role. The other thing is that the ship's overall size is much smaller, and Iowa was obviously slightly faster. So it's been a while since we played Alabama, so this is good. I like this ship a lot. It's super agile. It's super usable. I mean, it's not a ship that I would go full-on secondary build on, but if you did, you know, you're looking at 7.2 kilometer secondaries. That's a little too close for this ship, but it does have really good torpedo bulges, you know, 48, 49, whatever percentage it is, 50% maybe, when it's fully kitted out. Lots of AA, obviously. So, wow, the Blitz is so dumbed down. Yeah, I've not played it, but just from looking at it, I definitely don't think that it's nearly the same same depth. There is the horn on the Alabama. I do have a review of the Alabama. If you have not checked it out, you should probably check it out. Bama was definitely a very good ship during ranked. It's just a very good ship overall, so that doesn't surprise me. But even when I wasn't playing the kid, this was the ship that I brought out to play. Oh, bring him. We might not get any hits. Or we might just blap him off the face of the earth. Who knows? I'm excited to see. I'm hoping for a blap. We completely missed. Eesh. Actually ridiculous how the Iowa and South Dakota basically had the same TDS layout, while the South Dakota... Alabama had such superior TDS in game. And a large part of that, I think, has to do with just Wargaming's general balance theory. You can legitimately call it that. A second shot on a cruiser, that looks painful. Well, 7K. Probably not enjoying it. But yeah, this ship is basically the predecessor to the Iowas. The Iowas were this ship plus 10,000 tons for 6 knots in speed, basically. 5 knots. 4 knots. 4.5 knots. I don't think those are going to hit. I think I underled those way too much. We'll see. But it has all the same advantages. The ability to dodge. Yeah, we missed. The ability to dodge incoming fire is much better. The ability to just, in general, be a pain in their rear is much higher. This could be rough. Oh, I've got smoke between us. Oh. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get an angle on this Missouri. I'm going to try and kite away from him into these islands a little bit. Trying to open up the angle a little bit. Maybe help out our Richelieu. If I can. Nope, Richelieu's dragging him our way. Okay. Well, we're gonna make the best with this. Our Richelieu is doing something that I would never consider doing in that ship, which is sitting broadside to another battleship. That's a mistake. That's paddling. Of course it does. Trying to, when you got bow on ships like that, of course, it's always the best case idea is to, wow, the Richelieu actually succeeded in that. Okay, well, let's try and help him. Anyway, the thing with the Richelieu is while the ship is really, really good, it is not a ship that I would take up against an Iowa willingly. That's gonna be a healthy dose of nope. North Carolina successfully blatted him. Grr. Okay. We've sailed in a straight line for too long. What's detecting me? I don't know. It's magic. Now, the real question here... Moskva... Baltimore. Here's to hoping. I'm up here by my lonesome. We're gonna turn around in the islands here. And we're gonna head back. And that's probably gonna hurt. A lot, in fact. What? Yep. Our timing could not have been better, although I'm not a huge fan of being broadside to so many enemy cruisers, but better the cruisers than that battleship, that's for sure. Normal penning my superstructure for days. Stop it. Go away. Shoo, shoo. Really? Bounces? New Orleans? No. Dong. Well, at least I bounced something. Rune Moskva. Definitely a bigger threat. Also much juicier. And also not paying nearly as much attention as he probably should be. Hey, buddy. Bounces? What? I mean, I'm ahead of him, but it's not like I'm so far ahead of him that... At this point, we're just flat running because, I'm perma-spotted. And that's super annoying. Bringing me to the forward guns. Oh, it's an Omnivoy. That's who's stalking me. Nope. Go back to what I was aiming at. The Rush Beast cruiser that is not paying attention at all. Need more lead. Need more lead. Still found it, though. Okay, so we know that 12.5 isn't quite enough. He's also turning slightly. He's turning out now. We'll just keep shooting at him. I mean, he's now exposing... Yeah. Omnivoy, I really don't care about your torpedoes, especially since you kind of potato launched them. Dear team, please capitalize on the fact that I've just blatted another cruiser for so many of his hit points. Trying my dangest here to... No, he's gonna turn. Go the hell away. Well, we're not gonna get any kills out of this battle, but at least we've distracted the enemy team for this whole friggin' time. If I survive any much longer, it's going to be nothing short of a miracle. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I'm still alive somehow. Oh, their whole team is distracted. Seriously, what is my team doing? Oh, that's death. Oh, come on, North Carolina. You don't want a duel? Dear team. Woo! Duck, weave. Come on, Lucky A. Oh. Seriously, how did my team not capitalize on the fact that I had 3 of their ships completely occupied for this entire freaking match? I'm gonna be so frustrated if all of that was for naught this match. Okay, Peace 12k torps in the Zao. The last days I've been reading about some people requesting it. What's my opinion? No. The Zao needs a grand total of 0 buffs. 0. And I refuse to believe that that ship needs any more attention aside from people just needing to remember what it was like in the bad days of that ship, in which basically it would just run rampant with 0 real enemy recourse. There was nothing that a battleship player could do to kill one. When played well, they are impossible to kill. Everyone focuses on how great the Iowas were in real life, but the South Dakota class were just as good in most ways except max speed. Yeah, and there's actually a lot of ways in which the South Dakotas are significantly better ships overall. The most important one being the fact that the South Dakota had much better deck penetration than the Iowas did. The Iowas had slightly better belt penetration, but really didn't matter one way or another. All basically the same. The speed increase from the South Dakota NC to the Iowa was pretty substantial, 6 knots. May not seem like much, but what's the difference between the Colorado, New Mexico, and the South Dakota and North Carolina? Well, the biggest thing with that is that amount of... oh, man, I was hoping. That amount of speed was plenty much to catch most of ships that the Iowas would actually encounter. And so that's really not something that's insignificant. There's definitely a strong case to be made that it was really, really good to have that high level of speed. And for 10,000 tons, was it worth it? I honestly don't know, but... Oh, how I wish the Brooklyn class was added to the U.S. cruiser split. Yup. They were the definitive interwar U.S. light cruiser, after all. Not only that, but they served as the foundation for every single cruiser to come after it. 0 questions asked to prove otherwise. By far the single most important cruiser during World War II for the United States because of its involvement in the design of all the other U.S. cruisers. You are looking at what is essentially, right here in the Baltimore, what is essentially an enlarged Brooklyn hull, which is based off of the Wichita hull, which was actually a Brooklyn hull. Enlarged, of course, slightly. But I really, really think that the Brooklyn not being in the game is a dang shame, and I really hope that Wargaming changes that. It's been something that's been in need of changing for quite some time, in my opinion. But that's just me. We'll see what ends up happening with the cruiser split. Maybe we'll see her as like a tier 7 or a heavily nerfed tier 6 premium. Yeah, everybody wants the honor of sinking me. Sure. But apparently none of my team wants the honor of winning, like, single-handedly and without question. Heaven forbid we have that. We are actually attempting to lose this match. That is what's going on right now. We are attempting to lose this match. That Baltimore is still alive. That's impressive. Baltimore is such a great cruiser. Nah. That stinks. I got 6k off that North Carolina, though. Well, you know, making short work of the enemy now. At least some of them. Oh, she's not that lucky. Yeah, Zao doesn't need any buffs, sorry. Deck penetration was... Yep, I did beat you. I actually beat you by more than a second because of the delay from when I speak and when you guys hear it. Zao DPM may be low, but its overall damage is not because of its fire chance. Yeah, if you think... Well, let's just put it this way. If you think that Conqueror is cancer, and that ship should go away, I feel obligated to inform you that the ship that was the Conqueror before the Conqueror was a thing was the Zhao. So no, it does not need any buffs at all. Seriously, I should be first on my team for what I did. Wow, he definitely earns a compliment. Holy buckets. Alright, back to port. This is anti-Japanese bias. Oh my. It has nothing to do with being anti-Japanese. It has everything to do with the fact that the ship is just too dang strong. I don't even know where my Zhao commander is. Well, there's an Ibuki commander just hanging out. Oh, he's on my Atago. Well, that would explain why I don't know where he's at. They haven't played Atago in forever. I think I actually tried playing Atago recently. What was that? Eigel Marathon. What? Anyway. So, 23% fire chance. I'm pretty sure that's with all of the flags on. Yes, it is. Does not need help. To demonstrate, let's go suffer through a game with Zhao. If Zhao was a Russian ship, it would be better. Jerry says that Baltimore is the most important U.S. cruiser of World War II. I would disagree. The Baltimores would not exist in the form that they were in had it not been for the design study that brought us the Brooklyn. A lot of the Brooklyn attributes for durability, lightweight, its tonnage, the whole 9 yards, they only exist because the Brooklyns pioneered the hull form that allowed them to actually build the ship. That's just me, though. I mean, we can agree to disagree, but I really don't think that Baltimore would have existed in its current form had it not been for that. I think, honestly, actually, what Baltimore would have probably looked like is what the Buffalo looks like, except for sans a turret. Which, that ship... just from remembering what that ship looked like, there's no way in heck that ship would have ever existed in real life, and it's in the form that it is in-game. For one, by the time that design study was done, the U.S. had completely rejected the idea of a midship aircraft handling facilities because of the severe risk of losing the entire ship should the fuel stores would have had to the whole ship, and they would have never have had the drop rear deck because of the issues with the seakeeping and the fact that the last gun mount plus all of the anti-aircraft on the rear of the ship would have just been completely impossible to use in anything aside from perfect seas. I don't think Henry really took the crown from Zhao. Zhao is still a ridiculously strong and capable ship. You gotta remember, Zhao has troll armor. It has durability that that Henri does not. Henri is a great ship, don't get me wrong. This ship is still just ridiculous. And yes, I will show AP. So, we need to find some targets to shoot at, but Zhao's AP is no slouch either. 5,400 damage. I feel obligated to point out that if you get a Citadel with this thing, it actually has comparable damage to the US 8-inch super heavy shell. The only difference is this ship's AP loses penetration very quickly, AP pen very quickly compared to the super heavy shell, obviously, and the auto bounce angles. Those are the two biggest differences. But you gain ridiculous fire starting chance as a benefit to that. Take that, island. Hated you. Hate you. Zhao's DPM is low with regards to its, ability to actually, reload rate, I guess, is really low is what I'm trying to say. But overall, the damage rate is really high. Plus, these things are freaking laser beams, man. That's gonna hurt. I was not wrong. Rip my hit points. Trying to get to the kid's smoke up here. We've got AP loaded. Domskoy. Oh, of course he turns in at the last minute. Doesn't matter. Eesh. No! You've got a minute in your smoke and you're just abandoning ship, huh? Well, the lack of spotting here is mildly annoying, but we are going to take advantage of his smoke because, let's face it, how about 4 grand off of a not even broadside Yamato? Like, are we sure this ship needs buffs? How about a fire? Well, while he's burning, let's go focus our attention on other ships to burn to the ground, like Mr. Lyon. Oh, look, a Fletcher. Jarvis, that's the Lucky Destroyer. This is not a Lucky Destroyer. This is a very dead Fletcher. He just doesn't know it yet. Do you see how much... Oh, I detonated him. I was going to say, do you see how much damage I just did to him? Hey, look, another fire and 6k damage. Are we sure we want to buff this ship? I mean, let's be honest here. This is not exactly a slouch. Like, this hasn't been just... Yeah. I don't know what else to really tell you. I don't think this ship needs attention aside from just, much like the Japanese destroyers, I think the issue here is more player-based than it is anything. Yes, I'm kind of approaching a beach. I was really hoping that Domskoy would come back up. He is being sneaky. Team is doing okay. We've got him kind of trapped between, Really? So he hits me for insane damage, and I do nothing, of course. Jarvis, the Lucky Destroyer. That's where what I was starting to say. That's, considered to be one of the luckier destroyers from the Royal Navy. We're gonna switch back to HE now. Get our banana boat going. Des Moines definitely should not get a reload buff. What Des Moines should get is the ability to bounce 16-inch AP shells off its bow. I mean, let's be honest. Let's make it unique. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. What is he? Not a good trade. I would like my Friedrich de Gross back, please. Alright. The Domskoy is what? I can't. He's not even in my range. Much rather shoot at Addison Wang over here. Mostly because unfortunate name, but also... Ooh. So one other thing about Zhao is her torpedoes are really, really, really useful. At 8k range, you get in a situation like this, and use them fairly easily. What is our Baltimore doing? All right. That's gonna hurt. Like I said, 6k HE damage, 1 salvo. Buff? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yeah, that was definitely fun and engaging mechanics. That poor destroyer didn't really stand much of a chance, did he? Okay, Missouri is doing Missouri things. Ooh, Zhao. Hello? Reload. He's gonna launch torpedoes. And I'm going to blat him right now. Missed! I'll take it. There are far worse things in this world than the damage I just took. Especially considering... Oh, Niet! Rip! Well... 103,000 damage is balanced to Vorish. I tried using my concealment to get closer, and this Missouri blatted me. It hurt. We got Wang power. We have a broadside North Carolina who is goodbye. He's dead. Oh! Well, that's a loss. Go figure. We're gonna go back to port now. We're gonna find a different ship to play. Yeah. Hindsight 2020. That's part of the reason why they don't make glasses for your butt. All right. Why do I still have a T-22? I'm not. Never mind. Just gonna sit there for a moment. Whilst I think of what other fun ships we could play. Well, Richelieu. We're gonna take Richelieu out. This ship is fun. I like these sheep. And besides, we can get our on. Which, who doesn't love a good, healthy dose of We've got flags. Let us go on Richelieu. 4 hits of Zhao HE on the back turrets. If this isn't a detonation, tell me. Well, apparently it was on that. You ever play with viewer? Oh, viewers isn't with the division. I'm still working on a plan to actually line that up with people, because part of the problem is lining up times to work with people. And it's really easy to say, well, yeah, now we could, but we're kind of beyond the point of no return. And of course, tier 10 battle. All right. So, Richelieu, a lot of people are building these ships as secondary builds, and I'm still not convinced that is the build to take. I would much rather have slightly better gun accuracy than not. That's just me, but... deep down inside, I would much rather run French battleships. Yeah, but look at her, c'est elegant, no? She's beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful in the odd duck kind of beautiful. Which is ironic, considering how French tanks looked like. They looked like ducks. I think dive should be playing this game. But you know what? I know who you are, and you're just trying to troll. I've not had too bad of a time in Normandy. One round I took out an enemy Normandy, almost one-on-one. Yeah, I mean, these ships are very capable. The one thing that people struggle with Richelieu is overextending. Like, this ship is I hesitate to use the word anchor, but it is. It's the anchor for a flank. Like, you can get this ship into position, bow in, and then just destroy all the things. Lord Smiley is asking, so would a Richelieu secondary build be better than a Bismarck secondary build? And the answer to that is no. Not only no, but heck no. So, 1, 2, 3, there's your secondaries on, well, 1, 2, 3, you've got 3 of those 6-inch gun turrets, and then you've got 1, 2, there in the middle for your 3. So there's 3 there. So you have a total on a broadside. You can bring 5 in on 5 total turrets on one side. Bismarck, I think, has like, I want to say it's like 7 or 8 secondary turrets on a side and faster reloading to boot. So I personally don't think so. But that's just me. Broadside Montana. Believe it or not, can be citadeled by Richelieu at these ranges. Just need enough accuracy to get there. I think we got enough. Also, whoop. Hi. I am Richelieu, and I overled. Okay. We've got a Des Memes over here that is beyond a priority target. And remember what I said about people struggling with the French battleships because they tend to overlead with these fast guns? Yeah. Bagatama is also made of speed. Yugamo. Really need to take out this Des Moines. The Des Moines is really the biggest threat over there, but he's in a position where I can't really engage him. The other nice part about Richelieu is that her ability to speed up and slow down is basically only hindered by the confidence of the person piloting her. No, I'm kidding. The speed boost really helps out a lot. Oh, how did that miss? That one shell looks so beautiful. Like that was it. That was the hit. They sigh. Protected by aircraft, the ship has pretty good anti-aircraft defenses. However, they are not infinite ranged, so that's always a downside, and I'm going to miss the Iowa. So I went from underleading to over... Oh, I did hit him. It made the 2 sounds, but only got 1. Also, quick turret traverse is good. Hey, buddy. Bet you're not enjoying the fact that I'm a battleship, and I'm right here, and there's very little you're going to be able to do except for to destroy all of my turrets. All bounces. Nothing but net, baby. Or come back. Well, fine. We'll just come over here and we'll shoot at something else, okay? In the meantime, anyway. What is... Oh, it's a Hindenburg. Guess where that Yugamo is? Guess what that Yugamo just did? Missed. The answer is missed. This Montana's finally running away. Missed again! Okay. Take that island, I didn't like you anyway. Would be nice if this Yugamo would help spot their Yugamo. Okie dokie. We're in a pretty good position here. That Yugamo is in a really not good place to engage me effectively, but I also don't want to hang out here too much longer if I can avoid it, because he will eventually get into position. Of course, when I start shooting at ships, they tend to turn out and away. For a good sign. What is that shooting AP? Minotaur? Neptune. A Neptune that didn't get spotted the entire game. Bye! Bye, Felicia! I am no longer detected! New Orleans, Baltimore, North Carolina. Lots of ships that could be shot at. Ooh. Ooh. Don't think we're gonna quite get turned around for this. Nope. He is going to definitely... I realize it. I'm trying, man. Wasn't for lack of doing any damage, but Yugamo, you also put yourself into a really bad position, so I don't even want to hear about it from you. Okay. We've got ships to turn and engage now. We're gonna do that. Anyway, you're gonna see the secondaries go to work here. It's really not that impressive, at all, ever. Just, they don't have very good angles either. That's part of the issue. Blap! Go away, Neptune. No one likes you. Ouch. Aiming a little bit lower. Doesn't matter. Hey, hey, hey! Friggin' camera, what are you doing? My camera angle tried to do a flipperooey on me. Go away, Hindenburg. You smell funny. I don't know what's detecting me. Oh, Alsace. I guess we'll kill secure the Alsace. We're all about kill securing. And then we're going to turn our attention right back to where it belongs. Gotta be careful with this Montana here. Woo! What? Baltimore can bounce 15-inch shells off its bow, so definitely need to be shooting at his broadside if we can. Want to hit those torpedoes. You see that you can see how bad an angle that they really do have. And it's really kind of frustrating to the secondaries. This is why I said I don't think this ship with the secondary build is a good idea at all. Gotcha! Now we're just doing some work. Of course, that Hindenburg is more than annoying. So, we'll keep on flanking. Keep on flanking. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. As we keep on going. They beheaded Cardinal Richelieu again? Or not again, but for the first time? That seems kind of odd. Buddy, I can still pen you quite easily. We're gonna focus our secondaries on this Benson and try and take him out if we can. Benson torps are just powerful enough. I'll take it. 2k damage. We're working our way up. Okay. Hopefully we can get this kill. Oh my goodness. Oh. See where there's the Benson. He's going out the backside. We're gonna stay focused on the Montana. Yep. Okay. Whew. Not too bad. Ah. Well, there we go. Well, we got ourselves closer to finishing up a task with the French battleship campaign. And there you can see the end credit screen. 30,000 credits there, or Captain XP. That's nothing to sneeze at. Okay, I think we played. We lost the Zhao battle. Who wasn't surprised by that? So we've had battleship, cruiser, battleship. We need some destroyer love. You know, we've not played Shima in a while. I don't think, anyway. Have we played Shima recently? I don't think we played Shima recently. We're gonna play her regardless of whether I have or I haven't. Wow, that Pipe Day camo looks actually pretty cool on her. All right, moving on. Let's go. Apple pie ain't too bad. I ain't gonna lie. Have I seen the new Cleveland stats? Around 9.1 kilometer max concealment, 7-second reload, defensive AA, hydro in one slot, and radar in another, although stats are not final. Yeah, that's basically what Cleveland used... Wait, 7-second reload? What is their current reload? I don't know, but either way, and Des Moines, that's it for radar. Nice. I like it. Gearing, Shimakaze... Hero. I think overall, you know, we've got see what the. Oh, we'll have to make do, I guess. I don't remember what her current reload rate is, but the Clevelands were capable of, what was it, 8 to 10 roundsmen, or was it 6 to 8? I don't quite remember. Okay, so it's 8 seconds, so slightly faster reload time. What's the turret traverse? Because that's going to be an important discussion as well. One thing that I would love to see is Cleveland have her historic turret traverse, because it was fast. I'm actually hoping, though, that, Alright, Weston, take it easy, man. I actually, yeah, I want to say it was 8 to 10 rounds a minute was the rate of fire for each one of those gun mounts, but the Shima really does not need deep water torpedoes. What the Shima needs is players willing to actually play her to the max. Which I understand is difficult. 10 degrees a second, which I think is actually her historic traverse. Which is good. That means 180 degree turn time should be right at 18 seconds. Yeah. Alright, capping with Japanese destroyers. My tips for capping with the IJNDDs is simple. Don't ever put yourself into a position where you are in a fair gunfight, meaning give yourself the opportunity to escape. Now, I know there's no RPF here, so that's always a good sign. Question always comes down to, what is it? My assumption is it's going to be probably the Kagero, because he's the stealthiest of them. There's the gearing. That's good to have not in this cap. That means I can pretty much safely... There's a Kagero, so it's the Shimakaze that's in the cap. We can handle a Shimakaze in a gun duel. Provided he doesn't have any extra support. So now it's just a matter of finding him. Once again, remember, don't present a perfect opportunity for them to engage you. Got to be prepared for those engagements. There he is. Not even running Concealment Expert. That's a sin. Ah, yes, the Shimakaze captains that refuse to fire their guns. Aw, and you wasted your whole torpedo salvo on something else. Sure would be a shame if you got gunned down by a sister ship. I guess Shima technically doesn't have a sister ship, but... You could almost make a case for Amatsukaze being the sister ship to Shimakaze. If for no other reason than... Oh, our Shima took him out. If for no other reason than because Amatsukaze had her boilers when they were prototyping them, but Shima would actually last against the gearing in a gunfight if done correctly. You gotta remember, what's gearing's one advantage? Rate of fire. What's its biggest disadvantage? Gun arcs. That should tell you a lot about how you need to play that battle with, trying to win a gun battle with a gearing and how to do it. Like I said, the easiest way to handle them is to be that guy and play the kiting game, because the kiting game is truthfully how you win that. Really want to launch torpedoes at this Iowa, but I know better. He's turning around here. And he's on fire. This ship is on fire. We might be able to sneak one around the other side, but we got more important things to engage with torpedoes. Hey, he's starting to turn in. So we're being cautious about this Conqueror's intentions. Almost like he's trying. We're gonna try and come up here and see if maybe we can't gun down this Kagero. Plus, this is gonna get us out of... Oh, see the Conqueror's running away. To say, plus this is gonna get us out of the fire of the Henri. I don't know where he's at, but he's probably still in the area. So again, guns on IJNDDs have much better arcs than their US counterpart, anyway. And so if you can leverage that, that's a huge advantage. Some people don't. No, not even gonna get any on the Henri. That's kind of frustrating, actually. Okay. So, traverse our guns back the other way. They're starting to melt a little bit here. That's kind of annoying. Can I play a CV next? Do I have to? I mean, I really don't want to. CVs and I are we just don't get along. Okay, if I was this all sus, I would not be making this mistake. Got nothing in the torpedo lanes to shoot at. Mild torpedo beating. What is shooting over me that's causing the... Oh. Alabama. Maybe we'll get lucky if we back up here and we'll be able to catch him with one. Hey, we got him on fire at least. Nah, he's backing up. Well, that stinks. Well, we're just gonna gun him down then. We're sitting in the middle cap. There's Kutuzov. What do they got for... They've got a gearing left. I have no idea where he's at, nor do I honestly care. That's a priority target, though. Hey, Nick F., thanks for the $5 there. What ship am I playing on? What ship does it look like I'm playing on? I am currently playing on none other than the glorious ship Shimakaze. And there's Mr. Kutuzov. I'm gonna try and gun him down. There's gonna be mistakes made. Now, we're not gonna get him with any of this. Oh, he hit him. Oh, 147 hit points. No! Dang it. Oh my. Okay. Thanks, gun detection bloom. Oof. We are going to engage this North Carolina to kill secure. Gosh dang it. Conquer at too close a range. Down goes the Minotaur! Holy cow. Conqueror being exceptionally patient, now it's our turn. This is yet another example. Oh, shit. Well, we're gonna hope that our Shimakaze over there, and I'm using the term loosely here, does not continue to charge that way. He's not, which is a good sign. Now, never mind. We're gonna do our normal shtick here because we need damage. We're not gonna get it through anything else. Except for maybe we'll get a lucky torpedo hit on the Conqueror there. I doubt it, though. Woo, maybe. Nope. Didn't think so. course, now there's the Minotaur there. We're just gonna bail out of here and just gun, because... oh, it is what it is. This is yet another less than awesome match. The dichotomy of Japanese destroyers, right? Trying to make the best with the wrap sandwich you've been dealt with. We got caps, though. We're getting caps. Caps are important. And you can see I'm using my guns in open water. What is he thinking? I'm thinking that mostly this Des Moines is preoccupied with someone other than me. And we ended up winning anyway. Great. There is no stealth firing range for Zekamashi. Shimakaze can no longer stealth fire. That was a really rough game. We're playing that ship... jeez! We're playing Shimakaze again because that can't stand. I get why you don't have any how to play videos for CVs. That's because I'm terrible at CVs. I'm really, really bad at CVs. It's actually an effort and frustration. Are the arcs on Fletcher any better? No. All the US 5-inch 38s have the same exact all the US destroyers starting from Nicholas's second gun upgrade on have the same exact shell arcs. They have suborbital, as some people call them. I'm not sure I can agree with that contention, but they are definitely... they're hard to use effectively. Well, that's nice. So we have Khabarovsk, Gearing, Shimakaze, and Z-23, a pairing of Z-23s. I am not capping C by myself. That is not happening. With Shimakaze, the best thing to do for using her guns are to have your speed boost on and treat it like a Russian destroyer if you're going to fire in open water, or fire from smoke. It does help to have having a distracted enemy, but it's by no means like a requirement. Just know that you really have 20 seconds that you like plan ahead, so that if you're starting to take a lot of fire from enemy ships, that you are going to really fine. Way overled that shot. Look who's on fire! That time he's gonna get... Ow. That actually kind of hurt. What a jerk! Z-23 has Hydro. Oh, we reset that cap. There's a Gearing. At this point, we're going to stop shooting. Remembering, of course, that... Oh, Gearing finally decided he was going to charge in. The Z-23 captain. Okay, there we go. So you got 20 seconds that you have to stop firing in order for you to no longer be detected. That is not easy. Not easy for anyone to accomplish. I don't know that there's a Z-23 still in the smoke, but torpedoes are free, relatively. And at least he was in range. We need to Well, not, sir. You never know. With 15 torpedoes, you never know what you might find, even if they've got Hydro up. The one thing that stinks about the German destroyers is the fact that they have such crap maneuverability and such crap acceleration. You never know what you're gonna find. I'm guessing he's not there. Well, there's torpedoes from something. Now, we really need... Really need... Ooh. What was this? Oh. Steering is that way. Domskoy is just playing Island Humber. We're gonna have to help our Fletcher. I really hope he doesn't deploy smoke, because he's dead if he does. So never discount your guns as a Japanese destroyer captain. Because the damage adds up, and you never know when you might actually get kills on things. Especially when they do stupid things like charge... Rip. Not, sir, what are you doing on my stream? This Fletcher is very well captained, and he is supported very well, so that helps out a lot. He did the same thing I did. It's a Shimikaze trait, okay? Leave me alone with your nonsense. Oh no, I'm detected by radar from the Dmitry Domskoy yet again. Z-23. Oh, other side of an island. Okay. I am willing to shoot back at you because you have a lot less support than you probably should. And, well, I'm cheeky like that. Well, I apparently missed every single one of those torpedoes. Just keep WASDing. There we go. Whew. All right. Well, it's been fun. It's been exciting. We need to convert some things into damage. Yamato, Tomato. We are getting smoked right now. Yeah, Snutzer is really that bad about grounding himself. All the time. Not just occasionally. All the time. Can't tell if the Bismarck is backing up or what he's doing. Looks like he's backing up. No, he's going forward now. Okay, North Carolina. Don't want to quite blow my smoke here, but might not have much of a choice. We're going to shoot at the Iowa so that the distraction goes away from us launching torps at the Bismarck. Here, the hope being that we can contribute some death and destruction. I don't think we're gonna get any of those torpedoes. Bismarck does have, give me a torpedo hit. None. Dang it. You repaired those, so you repaired my fire. We're gonna do what we can. It's in Iowa, so we don't have to worry too much. We do have to worry about the fact that Bismarck does have, Bismarck does have the ability to hydro us, but his hydro range is much, much shorter than it used to be. It used to be 6K or something ridiculous. There's our fire, so we're bailing. I'm detected by aircraft. Of course I am. WASD. Keep calm in WASD. Now, this Iowa knew where I was at. He would be a fool. Turn in. Yeah. Patience. Yeah, he's gonna wait. Here's to hoping that those are successful. I'm thinking they're gonna be. I got my heebie-jeebies going here. Bye, Felicia. He's not surviving that. Finally! Converted some damage here. Eesh. Baltimore, though, we need to run. Why? Was somebody saying something about my Shima? Yeah. Shoot. Baltimore has a pretty decent range radar, but I think we're going to be out of here by the time it gets to be an issue. Ah! Need some kills. Nope. Game over. Well, that was much better than previous, but still not terribly happy with the way that ended up. Alright, well, at least we made money that round. Shimakaze is still a very potent ship, just very contingent upon enemies being kind of potatoey about things. Okay, so we're gonna play. Yes, I know it was bad. It was more than a little bad. Okay, well, we've got Shima. We want to do a Katsuki. Want to play another thing. Whom do I want to play? I want to say we played... Need more cruiser builds. So let's break out the Baltimore, because, let's be honest, Baltimore is best U.S. heavy cruiser. Controversy. Yeah, tier 910 is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous for service costs. There's one aircraft carrier in the queue. I wonder if it's going to be one that's going to be on, if we're going to have carriers in this match. No, we're not, and it's going to be on Tears of the Desert. This new version of Tears of the Desert really isn't too bad for cruisers. It has its issues, but they're way, 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 way better than they were. So we're going to go to this island right here if we... Ooh, excuse me. We're going to go to this island right here if we can. But, just wait till we get the Buffalo. A lot of people are really excited about the Buffalo. Yes, it's got 12 guns, but I don't know. We'll see. They want you playing... They want you paying if you play top tier. Well, yeah. I never used to have issues making money, though, in any of these high-tier games. It's only recently that it's been getting actually worse. Upside, no tier 10s. Upside for only 3 battleships that can effectively penetrate my front armor. Gneisenau and Richelieu, I can both bounce their shells, but... What about this next? Missouri plus Thunderstruck. Well, you're going to have to deal with, like, the discount Thunderstruck because copyright issues. Yeah, the tier 10 camos are nice, but it's 5,000 doubloons, and the bonuses on them, with the exception of the repair cost thing, really aren't that nice. What I would like, I would love for them to make the premium camos actually worth their cost. And I fully realize that that's going to be very difficult, but it can be done. I would like to see them give bonuses to Commander XP and overall XP. They already do that, I think. But that's just me. Like I said, I would love for them to take, like... Well, we'll take this Pi Day camo, for instance. Use that, and get a, use that as the basis for the camo. I mean, it's an effective camo with regards to its bonuses, and it would be worth paying for. But yeah, that's the other thing I don't care about, the economy. But the economy of this game is such that it doesn't matter what you and I want. We'll always be kind of shoehorned into the unfortunate and unlucky position of having to either pay in or grind out premiums. Or grind out premium time.
Attention, reporting a target position.
That Fiji would be interesting to get. If I could get him to...
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
We need to do so. We need to do so on the move here, because this Missouri is right there. Wonder if he's smoked himself up. This stinks, because I really, really, really want to engage this Missouri right now. Nope, he is going elsewhere. Oh, that's a Gneisenau. Really not worried about a Gneisenau. And the reason why I'm not worried about said Gneisenau is because 15-inch guns, remember, 15-inch guns up against the bow armor does bupkis. And he's thoroughly distracted right now, so that means we should be able to get some decent damage, provided I can get the guns to actually cooperate long enough to do said damage. There we go. Now we're getting some hits in. With our AP shells that do 5,000 damage. Remember, Zhao's AP shells actually do more damage than this. And these are the much vaunted American super heavy AP shells. Really? My secondaries are engaging him. Remember, keep calm. Don't expose broadsides to other battleships. Go, front 5-inch gun mount, go. As long as we stay bow into him, there isn't a whole lot he's going to be able to do. He's not even focusing on us. Well, that's good news for us. Let's just go ahead and take this kill. I am being Oh, that's radar from the Missouri. We are going to get out of here, though. I just wish I had torpedoes to really tell which direction the Missouri was going. Looks like he's kind of playing the indecisive game. I think we're just going to take advantage of this and leave. Why don't we make like a tree and get out? Hopefully everybody had a safe St. Paddy's Day, those that celebrate St. Paddy's Day, anyway. Okay, we can afford one quick reload and shoot, and then we're going to back up back into the cover of the... Oh, yes, please. Hey, buddy. Do you know what mistakes are? Do you know when you're making a mistake? Homeboy, I have no problem forcing you to expose some level of uncomfortable profile. There he goes, he's turning. Come on, glorious American piercing ammo. There's one Citadel. Serious. Go. Focus him down. Frack. Got no choice here.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
He's gonna die. One way or another. Thank you. Whew! There's a Fletcher that's detecting us. I don't know if he's if that's because he's within the range or what the dealio is. But yep, he is not within my detection range, which means either his torpedoes are going to miss or I am going to just outright explode. Probably just outright explode, but yeah. Rather large nightlife. Okay. For St. Paddy's Day. Yeah, St. Paddy's Day is always bad planning. Oi. Well, I'm detected, so that means there's a Benson nearby. Why, hello there, Benson. You are not the Fletcher I was looking for. That's because you are not the Fletcher. You are not a Fletcher anyway. Yeah. I can stay here for quite a long time, but... it's all gonna come down to whether or not we can, deal with his, shenaniganry. Baltimore over there. The enemy is more than going to win. Whoa! Well, apparently today is just not my day when it comes to dealing with enemy ships. And teams, apparently. That's really what I was aiming for. Huh. Broadside to a Richelieu, but bow on to a Baltimore. Or running away from a Baltimore. I think I would be charging down one of those. Well, is Richelieu even? See, Oak and Hawk, huh? Apparently, buying a win today is not on the table. Might have to change some things up a little bit here in order to actually get it. Really don't know what's going on with the... I mean, it wasn't like I was completely out of position the entire game, so I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I would like this battle back. Don't need any help losing. Wow, I would have even lost money had I not had premium. That is a really good game in a Baltimore. Like, what did they... I want to say that they have changed something with the economy, but what do I know? Still have much more time. Oh, we did play an Atlanta match, didn't we? It was a really bad match. So let's play another destroyer. Let's take out... Yue Yang? Yeah, why not? We'll take out the Yue Yang here. A lot of high-tier games here, but need something with a little bit more carry potential, apparently, because, well, we've not had any teams that are capable of carrying themselves. Oh, goody. Des Moines, New Orleans. That's the only radar they have on their team. Land of Fire again, though. Well. Hopefully you guys... Wow. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Yes, this is the Hunter camo from the Bismarck campaign. Actually, if you buy the Bismarck the crates, you actually have a if you're gonna spend money on the crates or on in the premium shop, I would highly recommend considering spending it if you have premium time. The Battle for not North Cape. Let's see. Compose a thought here. Okay. Back up a little bit. The Search for Bismarck campaign crates are actually really good returns on investment. And what I mean by that is they have they have a very high chance of giving you large numbers of the dragon flags, as well as the other of those special economic flags, but they also give you a crap ton of these hunter camos, which are actually halfway decent. They're pretty well balanced camos all the way around. Okay, Iowa or Missouri, please. Yeah, we can do that. We can play Missouri after this. Try and play Missouri after this, anyway. Anyone seen a post-scriptum looks an amazing World War II first-person shooter? Sounds are amazing. Anyone seen post-scriptum? Oh, that's a game, apparently. I have not. How good is it? Please do tell. Kagero has better detection than it. There's a yummy tomato. Nolans. I'm within radar range. No surprise there. This idea that should just be instantaneously popping radar the minute you're detected. A really, really, really bad decision. Especially since radar only lasts so long. But now you're detected. Those cannot hit that Z-52, by the way. I don't care. Here's what I care about. There was a Charles Martel behind him. That Charles Martel is more interesting to me dead than anything. I don't think we're gonna get any. Would be nice if those were real. We would have killed that Z-52. Oh, we might actually get one. That's only because he's just flat out not paying attention. Well, at least that wasn't a complete loss of torpedoes. Eee! Nolans. Oh, he flooded him out. Just keep WASDing. Yeah, definitely don't sit in the smoke when you got a Z-52 around. He will make your life absolutely miserable. Okay, we got a Minotaur over here. We're gonna turn and we're gonna try and spot him. We have better spotting than he does. He's a 6.1er. We're 5.8. We got a Minotaur here that's helping out. That should just absolutely wreck his face. Okay. Question is where is he? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? I'm gonna launch one of these really short because I know that he... Okay, I'm detected. Radar again. You noticed I launched one of those extremely short. Well, would you look at that? Well, there's the Z-52. Sneaky. This Minotaur is going to make his life hell on earth. Provided the Minotaur himself doesn't just die. Need some battleship targets, like this Montana. Should really help the Minotaur, but if he can't deal with the destroyer by himself, he doesn't deserve the title of cruiser. But we also need a cap point. Let's see if I can't get lucky and find me a Montana. And then promptly turn and see if we can't get back around and engage this island. Would love to get me some Montana action here. Okay, let's turn back around. Let's see if we can't help our Minotaur with the Z-52. Ooh! Minotaur is almost dead. Shooting over him? Jeez and Pete's. Okay, well, Minotaur is still alive, thankfully. We're gonna come up into here. They've still got a Fletcher and a Khabarovsk. Unknown if we're gonna get that Montana. It's gonna be close if we do. Yes, yes we are. Holy buckets! Four torpedoes. Oof. Oh, where's the Richelieu at? What I do know is that we definitely do not want to stay in the smoke any longer than is necessary. There is a Khabarovsky somewhere. This is my cap. You may not have. I don't know how the heck we managed to land all those torpedoes. That guy had to have not been paying attention at all. Oy, oy, oy. See if we can't help him out here. Alright, time to stop firing. Yeah, there we go. We are going to lay a nice smoke screen here for the Alamim. I don't want to launch him at him. We're going to launch him at the Yamato because there's a much lower likelihood that he is going to engage this Montana. Meanwhile, see if we can't finish off my original target here. Come on! Yeah, we're getting some. We got 2 torpedo hits on the Yami down there. Double strike! Give me the double strike! Yes! Yeah, buddy! We got 2 of them. You don't say. Oh, man. Nice! Woo-wee! And we've still got time for 1 more smoke as well, so woo! Man, that was awesome. In your base, killing your dudes. Okay. Unfortunately, depending on how he's played, he might actually do a very good job of taking us out of this fight. Who knows? Ugh. That was awesome. That was awesome. I'm gonna go to the north. Punch tells me this is kind of where I would be, but what ship do I play the most? If you go by the warships.today, my most played ship is the Iowa, which is interesting. I haven't played Iowa in quite some time. However, I personally like playing a lot of ships. Shimakaze, Akatsuki, Montana, Iowa, they're all great ships. I enjoy playing them. Fletcher's pretty solid too. Come on, where is he? Now it doesn't matter. Dang it, I wanted to get the cap so that I could for sure be on the top of our team. Right now it's kind of a question mark. That was a pretty good game. Oh good, we were on the top of the team. I was gonna say, Hoy with 3 kills probably should have been. Jeez. Floodings, 32,000. That was all on that Yami. Had a fortunate fire that caused him to burn his damage control party earlier, so that helped out a lot. Montana or Yamato? Montana. 138 billion%. I cannot stand the Yamato. That is one of my least favorite ships in this game. I just don't play it well, and that's the part that frustrates me about it. It's not that the ship is bad, it's that I cannot play it well, and that bothers me ever so slightly. Actually, more than ever so slightly, it bothers me a lot. Let's go. So after this, let's see, it's 2:19. We'll see when this gets done how much more time we have. We might have to wrap it up with the Montana match to finish it off as per the stream normal thing. So we'll see. We'll see how much time this takes. This could be over very quickly, and we might have time for 2 more. But we always finish off with Montana. Opinions on the French battleships. Amazing. I like them a lot. I think one of the hardest parts about them is getting used to the guns. A lot of people complain about how inaccurate they are. Part of the problem with the inaccuracy there is that people are actually over-leading their targets. And what I mean by that is they are physically aiming too far ahead, and the game is trying to compensate for their misaiming by spreading out the dispersion. And if you don't believe me that that's possible, compare the accuracy, take a high accuracy ship like the Yamato, the Missouri, the Iowa, the Montana, and go into a training room, shoot at a target with it selected, meaning you've got your the circle around the target, and then try and shoot at that same target while not selected. And you will see just the huge disparity in accuracy between the two. And that's because of the way that that's because of the way that the in-game dispersion mechanic works. So what is Mr. Admiral Kazoo in? He's in a Tirpitz. Did you get that? East 219, from where are you playing? I am in the United States. I am in the middle of the United States, so I am in what is frequently referred to as flyover country. I'm in the state of Nebraska, in case you're wondering. Which is basically, if you were to take the continental 48 United States, put your finger right in the middle of them, that's where I'm at, basically. Can't get any more central than me, really. I suppose if you included Hawaii in that, that would skew things a little far to the west, but... Admiral Barbarossa, huh? Oh, the Tirpitz is... He's on the other side. Montana! And then you get accuracy like that. That is just beautiful. Beautiful. Might not do any damage, but it was pretty to look at. We still capping C? Yes, we are. Fascinating. They've got double the amount of destroyers that we have. Which normally would be a concern for me, but it just depends. I didn't look to see what they were. Ooh, Shima. Hey, buddy. This Shima doesn't know. Maybe. Let's go! Is he there? Ay, yay, yay. It can't be hiding too much. It's hiding enough. That's really all that matters. One shell made it over. There's the Shima. Well, briefly, anyway. You have a Gascon over here as well. That's nice. Shima is doing gunboaty things. I like it. See if we can't poke our good buddy, the Friedrich der Gross. Yep. Ooh, and the Shima's caught on him, too. There's some lewd things going on right now. Between that Shimakaze... Ow! Between that Shimakaze and that Friedrich der Gross. It's icky. I'm still detected, though. There we go. Where'd this Mogami go? Why is there no spotting of this Mogami? Patience come to those who wait. Why, hello there, Mr. Friedrich. How are you doing today? That broadside profile, though. Ooh. Montana, that would have been a fun one to go after, too. And... Dun, 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 dun. Get our John Cena on, apparently. It just disappeared. Did you get the Twitch crime crates? Yes, I did. I have the Kappa 10 as well, and it's on my it will be on my Arc Beta Captain as soon as I get enough to get him 14 points. If I can get him 14 points, he will be my secondary U.S. build captain. My secondary captain for the U.S. Bum, bum, bum. We are detected. Bum, 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 bum. We are turning. Do, 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 do. Now that I know where he's at, I know where not to go. Come on! Give me some citadels or something. Aye. Screw you! Give me a kill. What? Just too far forward. Mogami trolling with the troll armor that ship has. Legitimately surprised I didn't get started on fire there. Before the cyclone comes... There's the two fires! Jesus. And nothing but bounces. Okay, so we know the Shimikaze's not currently in the cap. God, what is with these teams? Goodness gracious. I don't think we're going to be able to cap this. In fact, I'm more worried about... Oh, there's the reset. So, yep. And the Shimikaze there. Do, 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 do. Oh, why hello there, Gascon. Don't mind the giant freaking Tier 9 battleship that's trying to escape from impending death and destruction from Shimikaze. Shoot at him, we got 12 seconds, dude. You probably, I'm remembering now, you probably couldn't see him. The nice part about this game and the radar and the way it works is that it's actually quite easy to use the radar in kind of abusive manners. All it really takes is the radar and the English. See, I'm struggling again. All it takes is a cyclone to show up, and then the radar will definitely come into play. Those are probably going to hit me. That's going to be awesome. He's running 20k torps. How awesome. Grrr. And I think that was even my last heal, too. You tell I'm starting to get a little frustrated. Well, I'm detected. Yes, turn that way. As the game decides to be the ultimate and freaking troll. Good game. Man. My favorite casserole? I don't know. I don't really have too many, don't really have too much of the casserole in my family. We had lots of, what did we eat all the time? Well, it was called goulash, but it was basically rice, beans, and, like, beef. So... Huh? I guess I'm confused as to why I said 219 as well. I don't know. Oh, well, that was nice. So that match ended. It was nice placing your team in the Yo-Yang match. Oh, awesome. Call the police. Older ship should not be doing things with underage ship. So true. I finished second on the team. Why? We killed 2 ships. I want to point out how lopsided that was. Look at the disparity in the ranking, too. All right. Well, I think if we sneak it in quick, we might be able to get 2 matches in here. So, we're going to revisit Atlanta for no other reason than because that first game was terrible, and then we're going to see exactly how much time. We should have enough time to play Montana afterwards, so. We got 2 more matches to go. Here's to hoping that they are good matches. Eesh. Yeah. So, one of the things that Atlanta struggles from is map selection. Like, this would be a perfect time to get into, Estuary would be a good one. New Dawn, ooh, what is with all these cruisers, though? Cleveland, Molotov, Königsberg, Myoko Shores, all long-range spammers. And we spawned on in the south, so... This ought to be interesting. I think I'm the only one in the match with the radar, though. That would be it. And we're down a battleship as well? What? This is such an unusual match, I don't even know how to truthfully feel about it. Terrible horn. Thanks for another good evening of ships, and thanks for the Neptune advice you gave me in your last stream. Hopefully catch you in your next video. All the best, chap, from myself here in Brighton, UK. Is that like from Soho down to Brighton? He must have played them all. That deaf, dumb, blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Do 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 do. I think WoW's was built in matchmaking where it puts 3 very good to Unicum players on a team with nothing but bad players. Oh man. Uther Lightbringer. Ooh, there's an interesting history there. What would you recommend for your first premium ship? What do you like playing? Do you like playing battleships? If so, Alabama's a pretty solid battleship choice. It's pretty well rounded, especially if you like the US battleship style of play. If you like cruisers, I think it's a little bit harder because all the really good cruisers are long gone. Scharnhorst is a fun battleship as well if you prefer the German style of play. I'm okay with the German style of play. It's not one that I'm just, oh my gosh, I gotta play it a million times. It's fun, but it's not a must play. This Eagle is going, oh my, mistakes were made. Really? You couldn't just let me have the kill? I mean, seriously. Insert my, insert the lethal weapon, they screw you at the drive-thru. This guy is moving pretty slow here. In fact, he's actually backing up now. We got a minute left in our smoke cloud here. And we were not able to effectively capitalize on it. Ooh! Hey, we got a fire. Too bad he's not spotted anymore. Oh, now he is. He is trucking along. We're gonna go up to this island up here. One, this is going to keep us in smoke for a lot longer. We go from smoke cloud to smoke cloud. Now he's on fire again. We're gonna go up to this island up here, and we're gonna abuse its mechanics while simultaneously engaging a Cleveland. As you can see, we are no longer detected, so just really. All I want is to get some targets to shoot at. This is how I'm thanked. This Gneisenau now is wishing he could get away. But as you can see, the longer range issues here are great. Iron Duke, on the other hand, is doing Iron Dukey things. Dookie. Well, since we're the only ones that seem to actually have a point over here, Gneisenau is finally turning himself in. Just kidding, he's running away. That was really well timed on that Nicholas's part, but need some spotting, Mr. Nicholas. The Iron Duke just shot at somebody, so we should be seeing him any minute now. You would think, anywho. I'm half tempted to blow a radar. Let's do it. The worst that could happen. Oh, hey. Got him on fire. He foolishly repaired it right away. And he's not even paying attention to me. Well, your loss. Especially since you can no longer see me. Now I'm gonna try and light you on fire from stem to stern. Mission so far succeeding relatively well. I think he's on fire in 3 places now. And is he gonna add a flood to the mix? Is he gonna escape flooding? Looks like he's gonna escape flooding. Ooh. If only just, though. Uh-oh. What's detecting? What's in range? There's a destroyer in range. That is that Mutski is around, I can promise you. Burn, 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 we burn the ring of fire, we turn, turn, turn. Ten seconds until we got radar up, so if we can get him to expose himself. Well, we should probably not encourage an underage boat like Mutski to expose herself. She is going to the north, so that's the direction we shall also go. Something is still burning. A Wunder, what's in a Wunderball? That's the Mutski! That's the mistakes were made, Mutski. It's also the my aim is terrible, Mutski. Not his aim is terrible, my aim is terrible. Iron Duke went down. Well, what do we have left to engage but a bunch of, Clevelands? We're gonna try and turn ourselves around. Not for too much longer, there won't be. Okay, they're going the other way. Excellent. Which means that we can continue to use this island to aggressively bait them into being silly. No spotting planes for you. Nice part about this ship is that it does have a fairly effective AA as well as torpedoes. That sucks. Gotcha! Okay. If I was a Gneiss now, what direction would I be going? Be taking the long way home. Take the long way home. He is well within torpedo range, and there's a number of different ways that we could play this. All of them have risk and more risk involved, but every one of those risks will be worth it in the end. We're gonna pop our radar. Hopes that I can see what he is planning on doing. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Here's the hoping. No, he's gonna be out of range by the time that works. Ooh. Duca committing suicide. Oh, is he turning in? Oh, he turning in. Girl, those are gonna hurt you. No, they're gonna die before they get there. I started him on fire, though. Come at me, guys, now. I dare you. Burn, burn, burn. We burn. He's gonna burn to me to reach 100k, and I won't have taken a single bit of damage this entire match. How crazy. Well, at least we're getting a halfway decent match here, making a good show of it anyway. We do have the added issue here that it doesn't matter what I would like to do. This Gneisenau can definitely wreck my world. So at this point, it's really about getting ourselves into a position where we minimize the amount of damage that we are going to take. And I think this will work momentarily. We might just get there. Yes. Okay, so let's... Cleveland is now within range as well. Let's see if we can't maybe help... Nope, he's dead. What did I start on fire? I must have started the Gneisenau on fire. Serious? Well, I bet that's made him salty. Starting to turn out in a way. That's no fun! Come back to play! Well... Fine. We're gonna go to the other... Assuming that... If we can get... It's New York, if he would just die. That's such a terrible thing to say. Actually, if this Fusion would deploy smoke... I could engage if I had... Yes! Oh, and I'm getting Witherer out of it, too. Glorious kill, Steve Flavorish. Glorious. That was rude. Ah! Well, now this Gneisenau has nowhere to go, because I can pretty much guarantee the ability to shoot at him. I just don't have the... I need more information! Now I haven't taken a single point. Well, now I've taken damage. I hadn't before. You get 100k in damage before it comes to you. Yep. Should have YOLO rushed it. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Yeah, German battleships definitely burn. Well, in honor of the USS Juno, there we go. Yeah, you could even argue that we carried the team, which is kind of interesting, I guess. All right, well, we've got time for one more match, and it is going to be the USS Montana, because we always finish off on the USS Montana. But before we get there, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the stream schedule real quick, just to remind you guys that this is not the last stream this month. This is the second to last stream this month. Kind of sounds depressing when it's worded that way, but our next live stream is going to be the 24th at 6 p.m. Of course, the other ways for you to get involved if you want is you are certainly welcome to check out the Discord channel. All the information for the Discord channel is in the description. There's also information there for those who would like to donate. If you would like to do so, by no means feel obligated to do that. I do this for fun, not for money, so... Like I said, an Atlanta damage point is like 3 regular points of damage. What? Yes, and considering it's in Atlanta, that means I got in the right position and they didn't bother to push. Had that Gneisenau pushed, there's a very real possibility that I would have not survived. But hey, I'm not going to complain about not taking any damage until basically the very end of the game. Mutsuki is really not a bad ship. It's just she gets up-tiered so frequently. It's so hard to play that ship well. Like, I really wish there was... I wish Wargaming would take that ship back to what it was when it was a tier 6. I don't want it to be a tier 6. I just want the ship back like it was at tier 6. Give it 4 guns, make it halfway decent, and it'd be fine. But I don't know. Okay, Jeff. I don't think it quite qualifies that way, though, does it? Well, whatever works. So, as always, we finish up our live stream with the battle in the USS Montana, of course, with premium camo installed, because apparently that's the only way to make money in tier 10 matches. Thanks, Wargaming. Montana is an impressive battleship, provided your gunnery skills are capable of showing it. Which, for me, is always questionable. Oh. Oh, man, if you love battleships, especially US battleships, there is nothing quite like the Montana. It is actually an improvement over the tier... over the Iowa, over the tier 9. Are you suggesting that Atlanta has the killing power under normal circumstances, the killing power of other tier 7 cruisers? I would actually say it has less than most of them. And the reason why I say that is because an Atlanta is entirely map dependent. I mean, you really, 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 really have to be in the right place to really work it. But Denny, thanks for coming out and checking it out. Hopefully continue to be your favorite. And gearing. Wouldn't slow down if I were you. Oh, come on. This be bad. The reason why this be bad is because, I really wanted to turn into that back there. But, that's not happening. Ooh. Republique. Nope, not happening. We're just gonna charge in. YOLO rush. Random 7K from God knows where on the map. Well, at least we were able to kind of, sort of, return fire. Ouch. That was rude. What did I ever do to you? Hello, Hornet. Okay. Do not enjoy this shenaniganry that is currently going on. We're just gonna continue this turn towards the B cap. See if maybe we can't help out our gearing. I don't know. We straddled him a bunch. Gotta love being perma-spotted by something that you can't see. Well, I think this is actually the North Carolina. Oh, gearing. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. 4K. Well, we got him out of the cap anyway. So from here... Ooh, those are secondaries. That's rude. Ooh. 20K in one salvo. Woof. Yeah, we knew those were coming. We're gonna eat one, unless they run out. Of course, that one torpedo causes flooding. Of course it does. Rush D. Huh. Not able to do any other damage to him, apparently. Kinda sucks. Well, at least we were able to get stealth back up. Yamato firing HE? Serious? No, those are like cruiser rounds. Yeah, unfortunately, Lil Will, we are. Where have you been all match? I didn't see you know, posting, so I didn't know that you were still here. If I would have known you were still watching, I would have asked you what you wanted me to play, but you weren't around. You abandoned us. Don't think those are gonna find home, but you just never know. Nope, he's going forward now. What smacked him? The Republique did. Well, since I'm perma-spotted. All bounces! That's awesome. Well, we're stuck between a crappy and a hard place. Whoop! need him to shoot at me again so I can turn out. There they are. Probably not the best place to turn out, but will you know? Oh boy. That was so beyond awesome. It's not even funny. Blap. 18 grand in one salvo. I'll take it. Considering I didn't take but a fraction of that. All right, so we're back to turning. We're playing this turning game, you see. Didn't you guys know this was, you know, turning simulator 4015 or something? Take that, island. Didn't like you anyway. Gearing got killed by Khabarovsk. Mizzou is over there. And... nope, because there's Harakaze in B. I would gladly beach myself right now to kill Harakaze. And was killed. Woo! So Republique is dead. Now we got Alabama over here. Realize I haven't been talking, but I suppose World of Warships is greater than women occasionally. Nope. Whip. Well, this is interesting, if not mildly awkward. Somehow that worked! I have no idea what the heck I just witnessed, but it happened. Well. We need to go find us a Lexington is what we really need. The real question is where is he? I'm not detected currently. There's an Ibuki off somewhere. Hmm. The real question here is, you know, where is this Lexington? That's what I really want to know. Well, the Ibuki's in the sea cap. Well, I was gonna say, where the heck? Oh, heck no.
Concentrate fire on the designated
The whole team's like, duh. Well, we know that the Lexington is nowhere near where I'm currently at. And apparently I suck at aiming, so... There's Lexington! Need more spotting. He can't be so far away that I can't detect him. That's just nuts. Well, I guess if he's 10k away, I probably wouldn't be able to see him. Ouch. He's so lucky, because if that would have been me in that ship, it would have been over. We knew those were coming. That's not a surprise to anyone. Ooh. Barely missed him. That would have been an interesting little, like, shell hit all of a sudden, just... Gotcha. I'm hoping that he actually has heals, because if he has heals available... Come on. I know you want to turn. Fine. Blap him! Get him! Yeah! 4K! We broke 100K! In a ship that we should be consistently breaking 100K in.
concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Nope. That caused him to turn out right away. Which I am fine with.
Tree is in sight.
Come on, Dev Strike! Yeah, buddy! Oh, yeah. Oh. That was just awesome enough. No, we're not gonna hit him with those. Oh, man. Sorry I've not been terribly talkative this live stream. It's been kind of like focus on focus upon focus trying to hit these ships. Uh-oh. Need that spotting. Eat it! Had enough of your garbage, Mr. Khabarovsk. No, he ain't gonna let me get away with that again, is he? Not gonna matter. Yeah, those deflection shots are one of my favorite aspects of playing U.S. battleships because they're so consistently good at punishing ships like that Ibuki. And of course, the Ibuki, you know, he had he had every opportunity there to not continue that turn, but he continued it. 2.7 million potential damage. My word, that was a pretty good game. All right, well, we're going to switch on over to the stream schedule one final time here. Again, our next live stream is going to be the 24th of March, 2018 at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is this coming Saturday. I hope to see you guys there, especially some of the viewers from Europe, since that is, well, it's at least on the weekend, so maybe we'll get to see some more of you guys out there. I know we got plenty of you guys from Europe that are watching here, and I appreciate every single one of the viewers that came out. Really appreciate it. This has been fun. You know, we're on number 21. We're getting ready for 22. It's been awesome, guys. I can't say that enough. So thank you so much for coming out. I hope to see you guys on Saturday. I'm your Peacekeeper. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching.